Okay, hello everyone, this is Sonia with Stamping Around the Dining Room Table. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. If you do not have a demonstrator of your own, you can go to my web page. One second, I'm going to make this just a little bigger. See how that is. But you can go to my web page, there, that's better, stamparoundthetable.stampinup.net. And there you can see more about me when I'm having classes, any special events. You also can see our products, and you could place an order. You could sign up to do a workshop where you would earn some free product. You also can sign up to be part of my team, and there's a lot of perks related to that. Any questions, you can reach out to me, and I'd be happy to help you. Okay, so today I decided I wanted to use some stamps from our annual catalog, and I decided the Bamboo Beauty, these were not new this year. We've had them for a while, and I've been thinking about it, and I finally thought, yeah, I do want to get those because I also have these, and I saw some great cards with this and that together. I'm not going to use this one today. I will bring it in later in the week, but today I'm going to use this one. Then, and those are on pages 86 and 87 if you have a catalog. If you don't, you just can go online and look for them, and they will show you those. The other ones I'm going to do today is the Treasured Kindness. Okay, and again, this was new this year. If you also wanted, I do have the ocean front that came over from I think it was our mini catalog in the spring, and this heron here. All of these could be, in my mind anyway, are very similar to, are used quite often in Asian art and Asian, I can't even think of the word I wanted there, like Asian inspired things. And I really just, to me, these are just kind of more quieter, almost like soothing, or can be, type thing. So today I'm going to be using the Bamboo Beauty and the Treasured Kindness, and during the week I will be bringing in some other and mix and match with some others. So here are these. I didn't make any, they don't have any dies with them, so I didn't do a storyboard. But the Bamboo Beauty, it has two pieces of bamboo. One's bent, the other's straighter. Then these little greenery, like from the bamboo, like seen a little further away. And it says, the bamboo that bends is stronger than the oak that breaks. And that's a Japanese proverb. A true friend is the one who holds your hand and touches your heart. That was Gabriel Garcia Marquez said that. Sending caring thoughts. You are so loved. Grateful for all that you do. Okay. The Treasured Kindness, you can see it's got, this is like the base, or it could be like a bowl. This is something that could be behind it, almost like it could be a plate standing up, or whatever you might want to think of it. Two-step stamping for this. This is the tree itself, and this, goes over the trunk. Then you have 2 steps for the leaves on the tree. Okay. Your kindness is treasured in my heart. Thank you. Thinking of you. Always here for you. Good friends are forever, and you are wonderful in every way. Now, before today, I always like play around a little bit, and the card that I did for you today was this one. The bamboo that bends is stronger than the oak that breaks. I did do some of the greenery from, like, as if you're standing back further, but I just kind of like that little touch there. And then I put the 2 pieces, and this one I did both pieces of bamboo, and I did it, as you can see, diagonally, and I added our brushed brass butterflies. Okay, so this is very simple. The inside I didn't, again, like usual, I didn't put a sentiment, although you can put whatever sentiment you want in there that you feel went with it, or you can just write your note. And then I put that inside, and on the envelope, I don't really often talk about that, but the envelope, these would be kind of nice on the outside of the envelope also. Or you could even put this across, especially if you're doing it on the flap. If you wanted the bigger bamboo, you could also do that. Okay, so I'm going to, here's my, wait a second here. I just had something I was going to show you and now I don't see it. Oh well, it was my, oh, here it is. So one of the things I know I've seen some other people mention that a lot of times with their scrap paper, they will cut it like to the 5.5 by 4.25. Actually, I don't usually cut it. Most of the time I just fold my paper. This is 8.5 by 11. I fold it in quarters, half and then half again the other way. And this is the size. See right here, basically that's the size of the whole card front. Okay, if you wanted to make them a little smaller, like so that they fit, this is 4 by 5.25 here. So this is, so the dimensions of the card, and when you have it closed, the front is 4.25 by 5.5. So this is a 1/4 inch smaller, so that's 4 by 5.25. Or sometimes if you want a little wider border, you might want to do like 3.75 this way and 5 that way. So if you wanted to, you could cut these down to those sizes, but most of the time I just do this, okay, because it gives me an idea. And then when I did it here, I realized that those are long enough that I would need to turn it this way. I just didn't do that on my little scrap piece there, but I did do it on here, okay. So just a little tip there maybe of ways to help you when you're trying to design a card, which for me that always seems to take the longest. All right, I had, oh, I know I didn't grab out. Now this I did on the very vanilla. The one I'm doing now, I may have to trim this down. This is a little bigger than I wanted it. This is on, this, I wanted to do this on basic white, but this, see, that's, oh, it's that size. Well, I'll start with, I might run it a little, because this is the 5 by 4.75, I mean, I said that wrong, 5.25 by 4. So is that right? Let me just see here. Yep, 5 minutes. So this one maybe is a little, oh, this was the 5. See, okay, that's what's confusing me. This was 5 by 3.75, so you have that wider. And then see if I'd done the, so this is a narrower one. So I'll start with this. I might want to trim it down a little bit, but we'll see. I'm going to trim it down like this, but I'm not sure yet. Okay, so this one I'm going to show you, do something with Treasured Kindness, and I will do some, if we have time, I'll do something else with these stamps as well. So I'm going to start with, I think I'm going to start with the base on this. And I want it up a little bit so I could put my sentiment, I want my sentiment at the bottom. So I'm going to put that there. And I think I'm going to do just the, I think I'm going to do, get my colors here. So this, I did this with Cajun Craze. I'm going to do, this is how the, for the tree, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do the main part here. Oops, let me wipe this side. I got a little extra and I just want to, oh, and I also should, it'll might stamp a little better. I do have a padded surface here, but just so, a Stampin' Pierce mat, or if you have something that's got a little bit like a mouse pad, okay, something to give you a little extra cushion here for when you're, because the clear stamps do not. I'm going to put that right there. Hope it's up a little high, but it'll be all right. And so maybe I should have done the tree first. Then, so that's, I did that in soft suede, and then the crumb cake, I'm going to fill in the tree trunk part right here. And that brought it down a little more. So if you wanted, they could even be a little just a smidge closer. Okay, before I do the leaves, I think I'm going to do this one next. Not that it matters in one sense. I want that to dry well. I'm going to try the crush. If this doesn't work out, I'll have to start over and okay. Up. So I realized when I was doing this earlier, I had it up a little higher than I wanted. I think I want it about like that. There. Because the brown was already dry, it did it well. Now, for the greenery, I've been having some problems with my hand, so I'm not sure. I don't remember doing anything specifically to make it hurt. It just has been hurting since yesterday, so I'm just doing my best here. Bear with me. So I'm going to do first, this is Pear Pizzazz. And you can, you just choose what green you like. And I just got to get my head in the right spot. This right there, if you see this line there, it kind of, in this line here, and this one here. So what I realized was if you hover over and the top of this, maybe I'll do it on here. Oop. Turn this around. I forgot I had the little paddle thing out. This right here, I put it just above this, okay? And then, just make sure I'm telling you correctly here. And then, like this is just below there, so that's just below there, and this would be, make sure I'm telling you right. Because, yes, just below this branch. And because that helps. Oh wait, suddenly the light there. Sorry, I had to move my head a little because my light was shining in the wrong spot. Hopefully it's not for you. See, that fits pretty well like that. Then for the darker areas, like gives you a little more, it has a little more texture to it. So again, I line it up basically the same way. Okay, so the colors I use, you can use whatever colors you want, obviously, but just so you know, this one was Cajun Craze. This was Soft Suede and Crumb Cake. This was Pear Pizzazz and Mossy Meadow. You can make the green more vibrant. You could use, obviously different colors. Oh, and then back here, this I use Crushed Curry because sometimes the Daffodil Delight, which I might try that another time, can be almost too light. Okay. And then I didn't think about what I might want to say here. Oh, I know what I'm going to say. Your kindness is treasured in my heart. I didn't take that out and put it on the stamp set. Oops. Help if I know what I'm doing here. Kindness. Right here. It's this one. Okay. So for clear stamps, I find it's better to set it down on the tabletop and put your black over it, and then usually and basically a lot of times here I will just drop it, okay, and then put the stamp, the marker. Wait, got that not quite the way I want it. Up here. So I usually do it just a little off, so it's not. I try not to have it be too straight. But that would just be, this one wasn't such a big deal, but some of these littler ones, these thinner, like it's very easy if you put it on to like make it, crooked, but make it move like so it could be almost not quite straight. So I found the best thing is just kind of drop it down and then pick it up with your whatever black you're going to put it on. Okay, and a lot of times I put it on crooked because when I stamp, I want to pay attention to the words, not the black. And the tendency is, if you have it kind of straight on the black, is that you look more at the black than you do the words, and they come out crooked. Sometimes they still come out crooked, but your chances of it is being straight is better if you do it there. And then I'm just thinking, do I want brown or do I want green? Let me try the green here first. And that was, I might need a little more ink on that, but that's not bad. I think I might like that better than the brown. This is like one of my biggest decisions when I'm doing a card. It seems like, is what color do I want? I'm just going to put this up here just so I can kind of see. So either one, either the brown or the green. Because it's up there instead. No, I'm not happy that I can't really see it. So let me do this. I should have, sometimes I do it on a different piece and just lay it over. But, okay, so here's what do I like? Because that'll kind of pull the brown out a little more. Or do I like it there? This, I think, when it pulls the green out, this is like a lighter color. And when I put this down, because it pulls the brown, and I almost think I like the brown better now that they've done it. But it could be either way. It doesn't matter. It's not like life and death or a rocket. What do I want? Rocket science decision. There. All right. Now, and then I wasn't sure what color I might want in the background. So let me just see. I could have it on. Of course I got a little of that on there. Never fails. I always have to get a little bit of ink on my, so there it is on Crushed Curry. I do like that, but let me see. Here it is on the Cajun Craze. That's nice too. And the other color I chose was, whoops, the Cajun Craze. What did I say the wrong thing? The Mossy Meadow. All right, here's. Any of the three would be fine. I'm not sure I want the Mossy Meadow though. Try these one more time. I actually kind of think I like this one the best. But you can see any of those three colors would work on with that. So I'm just going to do, I think I'm going to do this one. Where's my silicone mat so I'm not getting, I'm just doing this because for me this is quicker than some of the others, so sometimes that's why I choose to do but you can do, I use this is the ones I happen to have, the tape runner, but whether it's a tape runner, whether it's liquid glue, whatever your favorite adhesive is, that's what you're going to use. All right, and then I forgot to look. Let me just see. What do I have this idea in my? I have this idea if I can find the ones I want. This one. Let me see. Will these are the Adhesive-Backed seasonal sequins. See, that green's too. If I did more of like the shaded spruce, that would work. This could work. I think this is probably a little too red or orangey, but I did find last week, this kind of surprised me because sometimes once you put it, see, look up, just like up like this without anything, it looks almost red or pinkish, but when you put it down next to the Cajun Craze, it looks pretty close. And these are gold. I was kind of thinking I would like some yellow, but let me just see. Do I like this? I don't know that I want any of these, but let me just see. Maybe. And so I'm just not sure. If I don't do those, do I want... Sometimes another big decision here. What do I want to put on there? Actually, I think... Okay. I might want them. Maybe I will put these on. Actually, here, wait, I'm going to move this just a little this way, move this one more like that. Well, that's, I don't know how well I like that, but that's how I'm doing it. I want to take all this time trying to decide that. Okay. All right. So, I feel like, I don't know whether to call it Zen or what, but I feel like, ooh, I do feel more relaxed just working with this. All right, I'm going to show you the bamboo. And what color do I, maybe I'll just do this. I have a white here. Maybe I'll do this one on the white. And let me just think here. Wonder if I could do, didn't really thought this through yet, but I think I'm going to try, maybe I'm going to do a combination here. I'll have to do it this way probably for this. All right. And I may need to get a new Mossy Meadow pad. It looks a little chewed up and I'm not sure why. And this I'm going to just do like this. And I think I went, that one kind of crossed over it. That now. Of course, this could be more Chinese. In a sense, this is more Chinese and that's more Japanese, but I'm still going to mix and match them. So it's always what you can, do what you want to do. I want this. Actually, let me do this next. Just to try and figure out about where. Because I don't want that too much higher. Here it is. So there's the outline. There's the trunk. Okay. Oh, I think I got a little bit of a smudge there, but it'll be all right. Right here, that's an extra little errant mark. I didn't realize I got it on there. There's that. And this, which I might, well, now that I stamped on there without realizing I was going to stamp on there. So I didn't clean this off. And where's my, I think I'm going to, let me just see, where's the, I want this one. I like it a little late. I think I'm going to stamp off once for this if I can get a hold of it here. Yes, it's a little lighter. And I could have, actually for this, what maybe would have been better was to mask that, but I didn't. It's okay. And then I still do like this in the back. You don't see, you could just do it like that. You don't need that little mirror or sun or whatever it's supposed to be, but I like it. So I'm going to put it right there. When I realized I should have had it up a little higher for my whatever I'm going to say on it. Oh well. Sometimes I'm going to close this up until that one I think I'm going to use this on. Let me see here. Close these up so I don't get my fingers in them. Ouch. And what do I want to say? Well, maybe you are so loved. Thank you. You're wonderful friends. Thinking of you. Is this the... Nope, that's not it. Wait a minute. Thinking of... Right here it has to be... What's that one? I don't know what I thought I said. All right. So again, I'm going to drop this down on the table. And I'm going to use this. Is that really... Let me just make sure. The thing too, like, I don't know whether you can see, this is like, it's not straight. See, it's... But the words are straight. But it can be confusing and can be like, what? Wait, what's... But when you look at the words, and it's easy, maybe easier when you have it inked up. But you can put the thinking of you here. We could put it here. You're probably going to want more over on this side. Let me see. Do I like it there? Thinking of you. I'm going to put it here because it almost feels like it should be down here for balance. There, that's okay. But I wasn't sure if it was down too far. I should have had it up a little. So what I am going to trim this down a little bit. And sometimes that's the way, if something is not, you feel it's not quite balanced the way you would like. So that was 4. So I make it 3 3/4. Okay. So then we're going to want this to be 5. So it's 5 1/4. So if I do take like 1/8 of an inch off each side. There. So that's a little better. See, it's a little more balanced. You could still, it still would have been nice if I'd put it up a little higher, but I didn't. So let me see what color. And I just wanted one other color here to try, if I have it. Oh wait, that was soft suede. Let me just get the right. Here it is. I have some card bases already made, this little thing that I put them in. All right, so there's the soft suede. Oh, I don't think I like that well. Here's the Cajun Craze. I'm just using colors that are in there. That's better. Yeah, and this one I like the Cajun Craze the best. See, any of those 3, Mossy Meadow could also do it, but I think it's going to be too green. So I'm going to do this on here. If you wanted, the other thing you can do also is you can, like, and this is how I figure this out sometimes, like if I would like to have it be like a layer of one color and then the second color behind it, so you know that's kind of nice. That one, I don't like that one quite as well as the green. And where's the... Yeah, if I was going to do this is what I would do. Let me see. Just try. And that was Cajun Craze. Do I have a piece of Cajun Craze? I do, but is this the right size? Oh, it is. I think it is. Let me make sure. So just to kind of show you, just like that, So there's that, as opposed to just this. See, it gives it just a little more depth. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And if you wanted, you could either put this up on dimensionals. You could put, you know, like this layer up on dimensionals. I don't, just for time's sake, I'm not going to do that. Where's my, and I'm just going to, oh, I probably should have done that one first, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. There, like that. I just think maybe I should have put the Cajun Craze on the Mossy Meadow first, but really in one sense it doesn't matter. There. That. And I'm not sure what I want around there. Let me see. Do I like, where are they? This is the, maybe, I don't think I like those so much there. There's my, do I have it here? My, oh, of course not. I've had a few classes, so some things are not exactly where I usually keep them, and I wanted my rhinestones. And of course now, my rhinestone basic jewels, and they must be out in the, I brought all of them in, but looks like I didn't. Oh, let me see. What does this one look like? That. These are elegant. Right, do I like that color around it? Maybe. Let me just see. Where's my... Maybe. There. I'll just use those. They're in our annual catalog. The Elegant Faceted Gems. They're not bad. But again, whatever you have in your stash, whatever you like, that's what you would use. So, and then for this one on the inside, I probably would put some, like my inside piece, I probably would put some of this greenery. This one, I might put like the top of the tree off to the side. I don't know, I have to think about that. So I did show you originally how I did this. I would do something like that on the inside of this one, I think. And on this one, I would try and get just the top of the tree, like off to the side and bottom corner. I think that's what I will do. But, again, I don't always worry about the inside too much until I know who I'm giving it to, so that I can choose what sentiment I like and, you know, exactly. There we go. So that's one way that you can mix and match a couple. I will be bringing in tomorrow on my YouTube. I will add, I might add the one with the panda. I'm also thinking about maybe even adding a couple other things like the watercolor shape. So I'll be talking about that a little bit on that one tomorrow. So oh, I just realized these are kind of off the picture. I'm thinking that it's in where, now I probably got it too far the other way, right? But just so you can see them. It's always hard. It's so hard to know how your camera, if the phone camera is lined up so that, to make it just, so now I got a little too far. Okay, there we go. That's going to have to be good enough. I will put a still on a little bit later. Okay. There. I like how that looks. All right. So I hope that you might try some of these, or if you don't have these exact ones, there still are a lot, any of the stamp sets you have, just to show you that you can, please don't be afraid to mix and match with what you have from your stash. You know, if you have, get some new ones, what do you like? You know, what some of those will go together. I mean, these all have like an Asian theme, but you don't only have to have like a theme like that. Really, a lot of things mix and match, and the best way to find out is just trial and error. Just try it out and see what you like. Okay. All right. Yes, tomorrow night, 7:30 on YouTube, which is under my name, Sonia Ranger. Friday, I will be back around 1:45 in the afternoon with a fun fold. And I hope that you're able to join me for some of those. So until we meet again, my friends, happy crafting. Bye-bye.